All right, here we go to hand-tied bouquet part 2. Just using some greenery. I want to show you how you can do a hand-tied bouquet using a vase arrangement instead of trying to do it in your hand. It's a little easier this way, and you beginners might find it a little bit less intimidating. So, half a bunch of leather leaf, you're going to take a couple stems, give it a twist, couple stems, give it a twist, couple stems, give it a twist, and you're making a circle of just your leather leaf. And take off any of these lower branches. You don't want to have a bunch of them. So that when you look at it, you have a pretty little bouquet of leather leaf. Quick and easy, right? Got it? Simple. Simple and fast. And I have this vase, and I'm going to pretend this is where I'm going to tie my bouquet. So I'm going to trim those stems so that the edges of the greenery just fit on top of that stem. So we're just going to go like this. I will remind you, since most of the leather leaf is packed in sphagnum moss and grows in that, it's going to have a bunch of dirt on it. So you might want to rinse that out or have a paper towel nearby. I do have water in this vase. So we're going to just poke that in there. Simple, right? Now the next thing I'm going to do is this is a lily bouquet. And I'm going to take my tallest lily and the one that has the least blooms on it. Actually more buds than bloom. I think this one. And I'm going to cut that. I don't want to get it too tall. So one at a time is when you cut your flowers. So I don't want to have that too tall because this is, after all, a hand-tied bouquet. And I'm going to just poke him in the center. By doing a little twist motion with your leather leaf, it forms a grid. And I'm going to add a third one. Kind of measure it, go put it in at an angle. Like so. Have your buds towards the center. And I'm making a triangle of flowers. This one is more bud than bloom. So we'll put him there. And then I'm going to add 3 little daisies, just to fill it in a little bit, take off the foliage. And they're going to go in between your lilies. But they're going to be a little bit lower. So you just poke those in. Like that, turn your vase so you can see, oh, I need one right there. You can see the empty spot. Give it a quick cut. Poke that in. Another little quick cut. Trim off any of these lower ones. I'm going to probably put him in here. Let those daisies come around. Last but not least, I'm going to put this focal Gerber in because he's just too pretty to leave there. Just make it interesting. Poke him in there. And I have some, this is solid Dago. A lot of people think it's goldenrod, but it isn't. This is my filler, and I'm going to put this in down low. So it takes up a space between the lilies and the daisies, like that. And I might take the prettiest, tallest piece to put up in the center, like this. He needs to be a little shorter. Recut that to take up that area in the center. And then one more. And again, just turning as you go gives you an idea of where you need to put that. Oh, here's a spot. That's good, like so. And last but not least, I'm going to add some lemon leaf tips to fill in any areas that look a little naked. Poke that in. So there's one. And here's the 2. I do like adding 3 kinds of greenery and a foliage in an arrangement. It adds value and interest. So you want to make sure you add 3. I'm going to put a couple sprigs of eucalyptus also. Just get a quick trim there. And grab a little piece of eucalyptus. Oh, good. There's a small piece. And you're going to take and shave off the, you don't want to have any of this foliage on the end. So you pull that off. And I think I'm only going to put in one piece because you just need it for the interest. And he's going to fill in this area right here. So here you have actually a mixed vase arrangement, that's one, or you just grab it like this when you're done. Make sure you don't have any foliage in here. You can dry that off a little bit while you're working on it. And take a piece of covered wire, tie it around like so. Go around it a couple times just to be safe. And have this one come the other way. Now you can put it back in your vase while you tie it, or just lay it down to tie it, won't hurt it. And that's the quick and easy way of making a hand-tied bouquet. Start with a pretty vase arrangement, and voila. Ta-da! That's it. Add some ribbon if you like. I think white with this would be pretty. And you're all done.